Hey, welcome back to the homestead. So I thought today I would give you a short tour of my shooting range. So this is my setup, and I've got a 100-yard rifle range. I want to put a little bit of a pistol range in here at some point. So we're going to walk on in. See this white bucket over here? That's the first thing. So the white bucket basically shows you that I have a place to put trash. So there's just boxes and papers and not much brass, but like spent targets. Then there's just a seating bench where you can either drop your gear or sit down as you see fit. But warning, this particular area is a Bigfoot breeding area, so you need to be aware of that. So moving back on around, this is a rifle rack I built. Actually, it's a rifle and a pistol rack that I built. So it'll hold long guns here. I just went online and searched rifle racks, and I found a design that I liked, and then I built it. So it's got the base there. Not really out of pressure treated wood. It's really out of pallet wood. So it's held up to the elements this far. We painted it with an outdoor red stain paint that we painted the smokehouse with. So you can see it'll hold like 8 or 9 8 long guns, and then over here on this side you can put your handguns. Just lay them in the tray there, and the tray's angled down a little bit. And there's my bench. Now yes, it's dirty. It's got sap on it from pecan trees, and but it is I built it years ago, put it out at our other property, and then we sold the property. I went out there and dismantled it and brought it back. So as you can see from a little bit of a distance, it's basically an L shape. And then I made this bench out of scrap to put here. Haven't painted that yet. And it sat out there at our other property for about 6 or 8 years. So needless to say, the original legs started to rot away. And it's not pressure treated. It was it was scrap. It was a combination of pressure treated and regular that I had. And so what I did when we got out here was I took some deck boards and some 2x, and this time I put it on pavers, and I sistered them in so that I could get it level. And it does a really good job. It's very stable, very sturdy. And I used basically carriage bolts, 2x6s, 2x2s, and then 5/4 deck boards to build this with. Yes, it needs to be cleaned off, but this is in its unclean state. So if you look down the range here, I don't know if you can get a good, I'll try to zoom in and see if you can get a good, yeah, let's do that. There we go. Yeah, so I got a couple of handgun targets here, right here. This is one of them's a little over, let's see, I think it's 25 feet is that one, that squared off silhouette there. And then this one is at like 17 yards, that one. And then you go over here, and this is 50 yards. And this 50 yards here is my muzzleloader favorite spot to zero in. Here is at 50 yards. And whoop, I'm starting to flip all over the place here. You see there's a steel target there, and there's a blue marker there at 25 yards. There's a blue marker there at 50 yards, one on each side, I might add. And then I know you can't see them from here, but you might be able to if you concentrate. There's another set at 75 yards. And then, oh, there's a tree blocking us here. Let me see if I can slide over so you can, there we go. So you can see better. Down there you see a stack of 4 tires. They're big tires my neighbor gave me. That's exactly 100 yards. And then there's another steel round target at 100 yards as well. I need to clear couple of those low branches out before I start shooting. But at any rate, this is something I cut in a couple of years ago. Been refining it a little bit. I also hunt out there right off of the shooting range. At any rate, that's my shooting range tour, and it's where we get ready for hunting season. We sight in our muzzle loaders and our rifles and shotguns. I don't use handguns for that purpose particularly, but it's nice to get out and do some plinking from time to time. So I hope you enjoyed the tour and hope you enjoyed the video. So check back, and thank you for visiting Variety Homestead.